on my back side. Okay.
She came up to you. When we were walking over there, she said, I'd like to make off my condolences.
Oh.
Remember you said thank you for all the...
People who want to sit down, please sit.
Howard, your dad, you should go sit.
held at a normal time. And we're in chapel, there's no question in my mind that the chapel would be filled right now. Here we are, not an intimate group, but know that we're being joined by tens and maybe even more than 100 or so individuals that are with us here and part of the ceremony. Even though separated by distance, even to the west coast, we are all standing here together as one family in deep, deep mourning. Family was just here a couple of months ago to say goodbye to Evelyn, the mom. And that day was hard. That day was terribly hard, Jerry. 68 years together. Goodbye to your son. Say goodbye to Larry. In ways, is even harder. There's a phrase in the Hebrew Bible that says, that in their death they were not to be separated. And here I'm talking about Evelyn and Larry. This is one special, magnificent, supportive family, which I'll talk about again a little bit later on. But Larry's chief advocate was Evelyn. And I am convinced that if Evelyn had to get in the ring with a lion, she would have fought that lion. If it were for Larry. There was nothing that she would not do. No, just the opposite. She did everything that any parent could do well before her time. When children with different abilities were not getting all that Larry got, he did because of his mom and his whole family. So knowing how very special, very, very special Larry was, how much he meant to each of you, how much you loved him, he loved you, we begin our service in Larry's loving memory. In this hour of grief, let us listen now to the voice of prophets and psalmists who bring us the message of God's dearness, of our fellowship with him in light and in darkness, in joy and in sorrow, in life and in death. Solo Martra, Malamar Ma'ikra, Kol Habasar, Katsir, Kol Haslo, Voices cry out, and I say, who shall cry? All flesh is grass, and all its beauty is like the flower of the field. The grass withers, the flower fades, when the wind of the Lord blows upon it. Surely the people are as grass. The grass withers, the flower fades, and the word of our God Bible as a source of comfort and of healing, and especially within our Bible to the sacred book of Psalms. Perhaps the psalm that has brought us the greatest measure of comfort, 23rd Psalm. Let me recite it as it was originally written in Hebrew. David, and then invite you to join together in the English. David, Adonai נגד צורריי, תשעת בשם ראשי כוסי רוויה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי, ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. My shepherd, I shall not want. Gathering here today, and those who are with us, even from a distance. And more than any words we can offer or utter, we extend our loving condolences, Jerry, to you. And I know you're sitting here grieving for your son, but feeling Evelyn with you at this moment. We recall the loving memory of your little daughter, Linda, blessed memory. Debbie, to you and to Howard, and to Danny and Beth. Down in D.C., we extend our condolences to Eric and Allison, and out on the West Coast, to John and Angeline. You know, everyone who was part of this family meant so much to Larry. And I know that everyone, aunts and uncles, cousins, the children of cousins, Larry had a special individual relationship with each and every one of you. And I know that you share in our mourning today. Larry David Weiner. Larry was a loving soul. Boy, did he have so much love inside of him. And you know, along with that love, there was a certain charm that Larry had. Yes, he was charming. He was charming. You know, when Angeline and Allison, you both came into the family, you were charmed by Larry. Actually, he met an attractive gal. The charm came on. And always, though, in the sweetest possible way. loving and kind, sweet and caring. Larry was trusting. Now, how could he be possibly trusting? Because he had a family. He knew was there for him to do everything possible and would never ever let him down. For good reason, he became trusting. You know, Larry had a great sense of humor. And he had one of those infectious laughters. Larry started laughing, others laughed along with him. And you know, like in most families, there's some loving teasing that goes along. But Larry wasn't exempted from the loving teasing. You gave it to Larry. Larry took it, and he gave it right back to you. And that's how it went. You know, friends, think about how many different kind of moods you have. I don't know if you can count them all on one hand. We all have many different, and then Larry had one mood. One mood. He was always upbeat. He was always happy. Always looking to tomorrow to be better than today. And I guess it was for that reason that at the start of every sports season, the Phillies, the Eagles, the Sixers, Flyers, Larry believed at the start of every season that they were going to be the champs this year. That's what we call Philadelphia.
Diehard.
And a diehard fan. Well, Larry, we are here to tell you that the Sixers won their first game of the season last night. Even though part of our hearts were positive because they have that new Israeli player on their team, I don't know, but our hearts were with the Sixers. 113 to 107, Larry. You know what? Look out for them from your vantage. Yeah, Larry loved sports. And he was really kind of like a hard drive of sports statistics. You know, you wanted to know something about a given player. Yes, Larry, you got the lowdown. And Danny, you said yesterday that after a game was over, there was no one who could give you the replay like your brother. He would go through it was baseball inning by inning, hit by hit. Yeah, Larry loves sports. You know, it seems like with all the things that Larry dealt with in life, nothing held him back. He was diagnosed as being legally blind, but you saw it, Jerry, every day. He would read the sports page of the newspaper, every article of the sports page. How do you do that when you're diagnosed as being legally blind? They love sports. Danny, you and Larry had season tickets to the Phillies at the vet. Two brothers, just going out and enjoying life. And your brother reminded you more than once. He was your big brother. His birthday. You were able to get seats. You got the seats. We got seats on the third row. And then Mark Lennon came over. He started playing with Larry. It was a great. They're just moments that are great moments that are going to stay with you always. As sad and overwhelmed with sadness we are today, there are those memories that'll stay forever. Danny and Debbie, you would go bowling. What was it? You could bowl until your arm fell off for a buck, right? You know, there's no question that from where you throw the ball, Danny could not possibly see all of the shot. But he knocked him down. He would, more often than not, get over 100. summer and spring. And Larry was quite a swimmer. He had a strong upper body. And he would practice with the swimming team there. And, Larry held his own. I think that's fair to say in everything that Larry did, he held his own. Larry, you held your own. Larry loved his family. He loved sports. He loved music. And the same way he knew everything about sports, he knew every new album that came out. And once he heard a song, he never forgot it. That's why I use the term different abilities. Larry had some remarkable different abilities. So, he could call into his radio station, 102.9 WNGK, classic rock, and he would get the song that he asked for, and they were happy to pay to Larry. He was part of this larger circle, or the radio station was part of the larger circle that knew Larry and wanted to do everything they could for Larry. And he loved his family so much, and he loved your special days so much, that if he had a few minutes at home without you all left and went someplace finally, he would pick up the phone. He'd call the Phillies front office and say, could you announce my father's birthday, my mother's birthday? Yeah, and then Mr. wishing you a happy birthday. Because Larry cared enough to make that phone call. I don't know how many calls like this they get. I would imagine that they can't respond to every call that they get. They'd be spending the whole afternoon wishing people a happy birthday. But they responded to Larry. He called, you got a happy birthday. Larry graduated from Upper Delta High School. And after graduating from high school, he worked for 12 years in Richardson's Vic in the kitchen. And then after those 12 years, he went to work for 30 years at Kotzer Toll and Die in Southampton, not that far from here. So, if you stay at one place for 30 years, you must do a pretty good job. I know people that are great at getting a job, not so good at keeping a job. Larry, he kept the job. And one of the most special days was Larry's retirement party, where you all went. He was surrounded by so much love, and Larry got up and he gave a speech at his retirement party. I don't know that people there ever heard Larry give a speech before. You all heard Larry give a speech before, because Larry really became the orator of this family. Whatever the occasion was, he would get up and he would give a speech. He had a pretty impressive vocabulary. He told me he'd like to play word search, and I was very touched by the story you told yesterday. It was your wedding, right? And Larry and Dad were in a car accident, and he had to have a hip surgery. And there he was in the hospital. He convinced the staff at the hospital that he had to go out. What are you going out for? You sitting in a wheelchair. My brother's getting married. I have to be there. I'm the best man. He was at the wedding, and he gave this speech. Yeah, just for and working for 42 years, Larry, he made a living. He was proud of making a living. And when he would get paid, he used the envelope method. I don't know how many people use the envelope method today, but he would put the envelopes out, and he knew that this was the amount he would need for the driver, this was the amount he would need for this. He was ready for when he went out to dinner. Listen, it would have been nothing to pay for Larry's meal. I mean, it was just but Larry insisted. He was happy to meet with you, but he had to pay his own way. And when he could treat, which he did, he was the happiest. He was the happiest. You know, the age of 64 these days is not at all considered old. And passing away at 64 is just too soon. But you know, if there is an ounce of comfort, it is to say that Larry David Weiner lived a full life. He lived a full life. You know, maybe that would be one of the headlines. Larry David Weiner, he led a full life. Or Larry David Weiner, he loved family, friends. And I say he lived a full life because of all the things that he saw and he did in life. Jerry, you and Evelyn would go on cruises, and you went to Europe together with Eric and John and Angeline and Larry. He was part of it. He saw places that most people in America never ever see, never saw. And he kept up with you. He was there to see the world. And he was part of two organizations. We made sure he was part of these two organizations. Travel guided tours that took tours all over the country, even outside of the country. And AADD for local tours. And on one trip, John and Angelique, this is a special memory for the two of you. On the trip that he took out to California, he made sure that he got an evening off from the group, and you showed him everything there was to see in Santa Monica and how much fun, how much happiness you had together. Yeah, saw a lot of the country, saw a lot of the world. It was a full life. Friends, you know that tonight at 7 o'clock we'll be having a service, and we'll have an opportunity at the service for you to share your own memories and your own recollections about Larry. I'm going to call on Jerry first tonight because one of the greatest moments in Larry's life was becoming a bar mitzvah at Knesset Israel Reformed Congregation. And over the past couple of months, Jerry, I've learned a lot about you, your family, about Larry, and that bar mitzvah day. But no one can tell the story in your place. So I want to save that for tonight. And when you're on the service tonight, you will see on the service such a gorgeous picture of Larry on his bar mitzvah day. It's a portrait. Such a beautiful picture. So that's tonight at 7 o'clock. On Sunday at 1 o'clock, friends from the Miracle League are having a special gathering. And I am absolutely sure that you will not want to miss that. I don't want to miss it. I want to see it. All those who are here, and I know there are many that will be leading the memorial on Sunday. Memories of Larry playing softball and bowling. And he played with a spirit that was absolutely contagious. And once again, you can ask, how could somebody who was legally blind hit a ball that's being... Well, he did it. And again, that upper body strength, he could get himself into it. He made a great group of friends there, and Larry was the one who would inspire his teammates before an important game. Larry was the one who gave the pep talk. Come on, guys. You can do it. You gotta hit. You gotta field. You gotta run. And then at the Special Olympics, you developed your own group called Miracle League. And wow, Miracle League. That's what we'll be with on Sunday. Have you ever been to the Northampton Municipal Park? Not far from here. You've all been there. You've all been to the Miracle League. It is amazing to just go over there and to see what you built. You were a major part of building that. Yeah, major part of it. That was for Larry. One of Larry's coaches said, you know, Larry epitomized what the Miracle League is all about. I said before we could have a headline that Larry was a person who loved, who had a full life. But I just want to add in closing one last word to the headline of Larry David Weiner. Let me tell you that not that long ago I gave a talk in front of physicians at Holy Redeemer Hospital. And some were Jewish, many were not. And I said, gentlemen and ladies, I want to tell you that, you know, you have achieved many degrees in life. And people will say all kinds of things about your medical abilities, but there's one degree that is the most important in life. And that is that people will call you a mensch. Not all of them knew what mensch was. I explained it, but we all know. And you know what? Larry was a mensch. Yeah. Larry was a mensch. Today is all about Larry, but it's also all about you, not all of you. Because Larry could not have become Larry. Everything that he could be, he became. And that's because of all of you. Today's about Larry, but it can't be about Larry without being about you also. And how fortunate Larry was to have this loving family. We offer up the prayer. May Larry's soul, now and forever, be bound up in eternal life. May his memory be for a blessing. And we all say together, Amen. Danny?
Larry was so much more than my big brother. He was my best friend when people talked about how loyal, dedicated, joyful. In other words, he was selfless. He was completely selfless. Everyone else came before him. And he was only too glad to do that. The closeness the bond that we established as kids continued when we were adulthood and just got stronger. From remembering and singing all the ridiculous cartoon songs, many of which he taught me when I was little. I learned a lot from Larry. Larry inspired everybody who came near him. He was an inspiration. Once you met him, there was no way that you could. He made everybody say, "You got your hair, your eyes are beautiful. I like your outfit, is it new?" He would have been a perfect wingman, couldn't he? Of course, Rabbi let that out. Mom, Dad advocated, and of course, Debbie as well. He was able to accomplish so much. Give him every opportunity to showcase every talent that he had. And there were a lot of them. The other thing that made our bond so special is that my friends were his friends. Debbie's friends were his friends. You know, he insisted on having my friends' phone numbers, probably Debbie's as well. So, not so he could reach me when I was there, so that he could call them. He used to call my buddy Mark all the time. He called Beth all the time, just to talk. He joined me on many New Year's Eves. He was just part of the group. He was part of the gang. Different celebrations, watching World Series and Super Bowls. I must make one little addendum. You can't manage the clock. He was a riot. His sense of humor was second to none. More recent times, I really cherished my Wednesday visits at the house. And then later on, last couple of months after Mom passed, I was home with Dad on Wednesday, and it was Larry had a credo with me since we were little kids, since I was old enough to remember, and it continued to just recently. He would say, "Now Danny, I'm your older brother, so you gotta listen to me. You remember this. Brothers love each other. Brothers stick together. Brothers have each other's back. And brothers get along." And he said it to me all the time. And that captures the essence of the most beautiful soul I've ever known in my life. Beautiful man. And beautiful as you saw.
After the service is concluded, Larry will be brought to his final place of rest, which you can see just beyond us. We set up over here for everyone's safety, walking from here after all the living that we had. Your own personal. Just like those who would like to walk over there, but crowd will be a little bit as we can. So we're going to turn now to the memorial prayer. And Larry's loving memories of the Saint Sanders. Exalted and full of compassion, grant perfect peace in your sheltering presence among the holy and pure, to the soul of our beloved Larry David Weiner, Larry the son of Jerry and Evelyn Weiner, who has gone to his eternal home, Master of mercy, beseech you. Remember all the worthy and righteous deeds Larry performed in this land of the living. May his soul now and forever be bound up in the bonds of eternal life. The Lord is his portion. May he rest in shalom and peace. And we all say Gentlemen, just take a couple hours away from that.
When he said that was his humor, he's like, oh, yeah. And Larry, I meant to say this. It's not just that he loves me, like the female relatives, you might kiss him with me. He would kiss him affectionately, but he turned his head to the cheek. But when Beth came over,
That's a nice little track.
he ran.
You can
down
ask,
the
sure.
steps,
I'll ask.
right on the left side. That's good. No God, you guys love this.
If you guys are prepared, we can carry the stuff outside.
You have to warm up at like 3:15, like 25, 35, you know, whatever you want.
What's the choice?
You cover it foil and then just foil off. No big deal.
I think it's
And then
a long.
you'll see everything else. And
It's a
you're
long walk, isn't it? And with this mud, who knows what it is. I think I would.
It's like, it annoyed me. It was like we can't guarantee, and it was weird, so I gave up.
Ladies, I can just step this way. We can put it right here. source of my help is the Lord, creator of heaven and earth. Al yitain lamot raglecha al yanum shomrecha. Hine lo yishan shomer Israel. God will not let you falter. Your guardian does not slumber. The guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. Adonai shomerecha v'lo yitzlecha al yad yaminecha. God is at your right hand to protect you. Lord, your keeper is shelter. Yomam hashemesh lo yakeka ve'areach balayla. The sun will not smite you by day, nor the moon by night. Adonai yishmorecha mikol ra, yishmor et nafshecha. The Lord will guard you from all harm. The Lord will preserve your soul. Adonai yishmor et seitecha u'voecha, me'ata v'yad olam. God will guard your going and coming from this time forth and forever. Yeah, yeah.